Hey YouTube, it's your girl Bree with Marvelous Mind TV, and I have another wig review and tutorial for you guys. I decided to come on with my natural hair so y'all know I wasn't bald headed. But yeah, this is my natural hair, and basically normally what I do now, this is like a new regimen that I just started, is I wash it less so that I can apply heat to it and braid it down. So now I'm trying to wash my hair maybe like every 3 to 4 weeks, and then I blow dry it out, put a little flat iron to it, and then braid it up and keep it like this. So this is my real hair. Let me show y'all the back. You know, nothing special, little silly look or whatever. But I'm gonna be showing you guys the Eros wig from It's a Cap Weave Remy collection, and this is the pretty little box it comes in. It has a tag, but the tag does not have a picture, so it's kind of pointless. And if you can see, it says $59.99 because I got it from a beauty supply store, but you guys can get it for $39.99 at Hairwick Harlem. And I also wanted to point out that if you guys have ever shopped at like Claire Hair or Hair Sisters or something like that, they do price matching. And what I found is that I believe Claire Hair requires you to have to spend less for free shipping. I think it's probably like $50, whereas Hairwick Harlem is 75. So it's good to know that you can do a price match, because if you only want a couple of wigs and you don't want to pay, $7, $8 for shipping, you can call up Claire Hair and say, hey, so and so has this wig for this amount of price, for this amount of money. They'll match it, and hopefully, if you spend enough, you get free shipping. So that's a good tip to keep in mind. So again, they sell this wig at Hairwick Harlem for $39.99. They also sell it on Claire Hair, and I believe they also sell it on Hair Sisters. So again, that's a good thing to keep in mind. With this wig, there are no combs, just adjustable straps. That's the pretty little tag there. Lace. It's the same as any other wig, really, honestly. So, of course, I've had this wig the same amount of time that I've had the Terra Remy wig. So if you guys remember that review, that was my first little wig tutorial and review. So I've had this for a little while now, a couple months. I don't actually wear her a lot, and obviously she does not come like this. This is her washed, air dried, and left on a towel to dry. So that's why she's got no real shape. But it's actually, honestly, not that bad. I kind of like it because it kind of looks like a fringe type of look. But of course, I'm going to go in and, give her a little bump. Ooh, no, man. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for my flat iron to heat up, which it should have already been heating up, but whatever. But yeah, so I actually was originally looking at a different wig from It's a Cap Weave, the Remy collection, and I have really liked it. But I had the opportunity to try this on, and I just really liked the length on this. Like, the other wig that I was looking at was like right here, and you wouldn't think that it would make that much a difference, but it really does. It kind of looked a little bit more like a mushroom cut, but this one is really cute. Let me just show you guys the back. You guys can't really get too much of an idea of how it's cut, but again, it's cut really, really nicely. It's layered in the back so that it lays really nicely. Yeah, I like her a lot. So I already know, just a dab. I also tend to use like 100% glycerin because I like the consistency of it. It's thick, but it's good. So you can always use that. I use glycerin for a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll do a little, not a tutorial, but maybe like a review or how to on some of the natural products I use because they're cheaper than buying all these other stupid little products. So, anyways. So yeah, I do like this wig. Like I said, I paid more for her. I paid $60 because it was a little sale where you could buy one, get one half off. But again, if you watched the original video I did for the Tara, the Indian Tara, it's a cap weave wig, you would know that to buy it online, it still came out to be cheaper because the Indian Tara wig online is only $34.99 and this one is only $39.99. So even paying $60 for one and I want to say $25 for another, if you can do the math, you know that it still ended up being more expensive. But I wanted them right then and there. So that's the price you pay for convenience. But I'm kind of sort of feeling it. It's kind of got like that Lucy from Peanuts look. But just for you guys, I'm going to show you what it looks like straight and bumped. So you guys kind of get an idea of how it looks. And this wig in particular, the bump that it comes with, it's like, I don't know if you guys have seen like certain wigs this length just kind of like have that permanent look, like shrunk like this, and I can't stand it. I think it just looks kind of wiggy. So this wig in particular, I should say, is a perfect wig to wash because it'll end up doing more of what you want it to do after you wash it. Because it has a tendency when it's not washed, even if you bump it like straight like this, to go back to doing that little flip thing. And me personally, I don't like the way that looks. So this one is a lot easier to work with after it's been washed because it'll hold the style that you give it a lot better. And I just kind of want like that blunt cut look, and it's like the perfect cut for doing that. Lord, y'all know I be wanting to be lazy. I hate to like curling the back. I don't know why I'm like that. I don't know why I'm so lazy like that, but when it comes to curling the back of the wig, I just don't want to do it. But this one leaves me no option. Oh, and I also, like as well, I have the time, since this one's taking me a little bit longer than the other ones normally do. I just want to say thank you to the people who have been watching the videos, and you know, I'm really glad to see that I'm helping some people out, honestly and truly. Like, that's really kind of what this is about, because, you know, again, before I used to like be like heavy into looking stuff up on YouTube, and then there were just some things where I was just like, dang, they don't have this, they don't have that, or I would see something and I'm like, well, I want to see how it looks like this. And so I'm sure there are plenty of girls out there like me who are like, okay, well, you gotta research and see what you can find and exhaust all possibilities. And you don't, even if you're looking at 5 of the same wig or whatever it is, you don't want to see people doing the same thing, and that's why you watch so many videos. So I'm glad that I'm helping folks out. So the bangs are not that full. So if you like full bangs, either get some tracks and add them in, or pass. That's all I could say about this. The only thing that I hate about Remy wigs is that to alter them or to add hair to them obviously is more expensive. You know what I mean? Like in these days and times you can get a Remy wig that's pretty inexpensive, but if you want to alter it, it can get costly. And so, you know, if you don't mind spending the money on it, then absolutely go for it. You know what I mean? You know, just like a half a pack of 8 inches will do what you needed to do with something like this, which is fine. You know what I mean? It's not, honestly, it's not that expensive, but it just depends on what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? Whether it's worth it or not. But yeah, you can see how I, excuse my language, but how I half-assed a mess out of this daggone wig. But I'm trying to get it like looking decent so you guys can get a good idea of how it's cut. So yeah, this is her. Yeah, I think that would be maybe my only complaint with this is that the bangs are not fuller, because I feel like with this cut you want a really full bang, you know what I mean, like much fuller. So you kind of have to bump it in a way that it gives you the illusion of a very full bang. But yeah, see, that's a little bit better already. And then maybe adjust it so that it comes down a little bit more, because the cut, I feel like, is kind of an edgy cut, you know what I mean? Like it's layered really cute and it's got like the cute bang and everything, but you got to work with it just a little bit to get, you know, that edge out of it. And if y'all haven't noticed, that's kind of what I like in my straight wigs. I like an edgy kind of look to it, and just something that I can do different stuff with, and then, you know, kind of mess with it so you get a little bit of body out of it. Yeah. And I mean, that's really pretty much all there is to it. Let me show you the back. Honestly, I don't even know what the back looks like, so let me look at it. But yeah, so if y'all can see, it comes down like, it's like perfectly cut. That's one thing that's really hot about it. It's very nicely cut, very nice layers. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Again, this is the Eros Remy human hair wig from It's a Cap Weave, and you can get it at Hair with Harlem for $39.99. That's the cheapest price I've seen. But again, like I said, it's also at clairehair.com, and I believe it's also at Hair Sisters. And if you prefer ordering from them, again, simply call them up, give them the information, and they'll do a price match for you. So hopefully you guys like this. If you were looking at it, hopefully I gave you guys an idea, or, you know, so that you can make a decision on it. It is very cute. Like I said, the cut is pretty impeccable. I wish that the bangs were a little bit fuller, but again, you can fake it. Honestly, they look full. You know what I'm saying? So you can fake it. Again, make sure you wash it first. You know, let it do its thing, and then it'll hold your style a lot better. So that's all I have for you, girls. Bye.